Hi, this is Brian Pash, and this is part two in an interview series with Denise, who is the president and COO of PCG Digital. Denise, welcome back.
I'm happy to be here.
Hey, I wanted to follow up
Mm-hmm.
in more detail on the new marketing promise, never start from zero again. This commitment is to tell dealers, hey, if you sign it with PCG Digital, we'll make sure you're set up, not just once, but
Right.
put you on a tech platform that you can keep, even though they may get rid of PCG Digital, so they have a platform for the future.
That's right.
So let's talk about that. There are many different CDPs, marketing automation platforms. Dealers want choice.
Right.
So will PCG be picking one platform or learning multiple platforms to allow the dealer to find the right fit for their future?
Great. So we're in a position right now to be learning as many CDP platforms as we can, because we realize when it comes to integrating with the CDP, it's not going to be a one size fits all approach.
Right.
And so we're putting ourselves in a position to be extremely educated so that we can guide our dealers in that aspect.
Great. And for the dealers who are watching, if you haven't downloaded the research report that we published a few months back, it's called The Rise of CDPs in Automotive Retail. Go to pashgroup.com and get a copy. So Denise, the benefit of a CDP is identity resolution on the dealer's website. Across their dealer group, they can know when existing customers are back out shopping before they submit a lead or call.
Yep.
Clean data, right? Unifying CRM and DMS data, maybe appending data, and then cleaner lists or audiences for higher activation rates. When dealers hear that there's a tech that they can own that's unifying their data, cleaning their data, activating their data, do they understand it? Are they excited? Or is it just to them another shiny object?
So what is standing out right now on the calls that I've been on about CDPs is the word clean, like you said. So a lot of times on the demos, we've been hearing, I've switched CRM so many times. We're just downloading out random lists. We're importing them in. This is a chance for everybody to start fresh and get clean data. But the other thing that I want to talk about is how clean you can see the customer's journey is in a CDP. So that's how we're utilizing it today at the agency is we're taking, one customer by name and looking at all the touch points, where they came in from, how they found the dealership, when they decided to chat, how many vehicles they looked at. And what we're finding is, people are going to the website with one vehicle in mind, but then they're jumping around because as they're shopping, they're saying, well, maybe I do see myself in a Toyota Tundra.
Right.
Maybe it doesn't have to be the 4-car sedan. And utilizing all of this information just helps us really enhance our marketing messages.
Yeah, and that's one thing that for the dealers who are watching, really should understand is that with a CDP and a tech stack that's working in real time, you're never pushing out audiences, exporting data files. You're connecting Facebook or Google or email into the CDP for real-time audience updates. So if somebody comes in on a truck campaign, but then starts to shop for sedans, they could be automatically moved into the sedan marketing campaign.
Right.
So it's not a static thing.
Right, exactly.
So Denise, dealers will want to get right to the point as they're watching today's interview. We have to start somewhere.
Right.
There are many different platforms on the market that I know you and myself are researching. What's the initial platform that you're recommending dealers to consider in partnership with them coming on with PCG Digital as an agency?
As of today, PCG Digital can integrate with Orbi.
Okay.
So we are learning Orbi inside and out. We are going based off of a crawl, walk, run approach.
Right.
As of today, I'm proud to say that we are able to pull in audiences from Orbi into our dealers' Meta ad accounts and AdWords accounts. And we're able to utilize those audiences to serve more targeted messages. Is it still manual? Yes. However, we're in a process of learning.
Right.
So by being able to do this, we're understanding how the data works and how the marketing messages can, really be enhanced from it.
Right. And one of the other things to keep in mind is when you have a unified view of the customer, as you have real-time pixel on the website and across the website group, then you can start to create interesting journeys and workflows, right? So if a customer, let's say it's a 10-store dealer group,
Right.
they're a Honda customer, but they're out shopping in the Ford store, dealers will know, and business rules can be set up to actually create a reach out, an email, or maybe put them in a branding campaign to keep them as a loyal customer. Email marketing is something that PCG Digital had not offered dealers in the past.
That's right.
But with the Orbi platform, you have real-time email journeys. Talk about what you have in mind with this new tech platform to offer really personalized emails.
So the future of PCG Digital is with our integration with Orbi. Just like Brian said, we will send out messages in real time, which will include email marketing. We're going to be able to use our creative spin on the emails that are being sent out.
Right.
So meaning as a customer is going along their shopping journey and they will get ads, sent to them, whether it's on Google or whether it's on, Facebook, Meta, but then they'll get emails in real time too. I personally love as a shopper, if I'm on a website and I add things to my cart and then I abandon cart, I love when I get an email that says, did something catch your eye?
Right.
It entices me to get back in because half the time it's not that I don't want to purchase, I get distracted.
That's
I got
right.
a lot going on.
That's right.
So we can now be in a position to do that for our dealers. We're not there today, but throughout the year, we are going to learn how to be able to do that.
Right. For digital retailing, this is a perfect thing, right? We don't have shopping carts, but if someone's going through the digital retailing tool and then stops at the trade step, like maybe they didn't have their VIN number or they weren't sure of their trim, then an email could be triggered and say, hey, I saw you were configuring a payment and stopped at trade. Do you want to pick it up? Right. And the email can be very specific to that.
Or do you need help?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
With all of the technology on the dealership website, sometimes it's a little confusing to be able to navigate as somebody sitting at home who's shopping.
Right.
You could send an email that says, do you need help? Give us a call.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think the key point here is that Orbi is the first, but there will be other CDP platforms that the agency will learn.
Right.
So that if a dealer says, hey, right now I'm using Outsell and I'd like PCG to help with the creative and ad management, or I'm using Client Command because Client Command does email, direct mail, but say not Google ads, right? The idea here is when the dealer is educated on the different choices, PCG can implement, manage, and co-manage. So let's talk about the co-manage piece. There are a lot of dealer groups who have internal marketing teams. They may be a little understaffed. Maybe they even need some mentoring. How do you see PCG Digital working in the future? Obviously, the dealer who just wants to outsource the work, we know that. You guys can handle that. How does a co-managed account look?
So you have to remember that, like I said earlier, not everything is a one-size-fits-all approach. The CDP is great for real-time messaging, cleaning up your data, understanding the customer's journey, but within the CDP, you cannot run branding campaigns. Branding is so important to the whole overall structure, right? So we can send out targeted messages that are more evergreen, like we said, but the way that we will co-manage this is we will still continue to showcase the dealership's culture in our ads, adding in videos of that aspect, and also really utilizing the CDP together to send out those messages and those emails in real time in that aspect.
Yeah, so I want the dealers who are watching today, just reimagine this. Imagine instead of chasing after the next shiny tech stack, imagine implementing a tech stack that you own and you get to pull in managers. It could be PCG today. It could be another agency in the future. But the tech stack, which is your unification of the data, your clean audiences, the journeys that you build, can be executed really from any agency, which puts PCG at risk, right? If you don't perform, you've really made it easier for someone to fire you.
That's
Let's talk about that confidence because this is a risk
Right.
to go to the market like this.
Yes. So it's a huge risk. However, as I stated in the first video, where we are today as an agency, we're at the forefront, right? We're right alongside you with the ASC. We are one of the first to have TikTok advertising, if not the only right now. We, were at the forefront of making sure our dealers were compliant with iOS 14. What I'm trying to get at is things are going to ever be changing.
Right.
And when you partner with us, you know that you're going to be at the forefront of those changes. So you can't look at working with us as an agency as, okay, they're going to run some marketing for me and they'll work with my CDP. Yeah, that's all great. But we're going to stay at the forefront of everything that's going on. We always have, but that's who we are as, at the core of who we are as an agency. And that's not going to change.
Well, this is great news for dealers who feel that they still want choice. They're going to change their mind over time. General managers change, and
That's
we know
right, yes.
when a general manager comes in, they may say, hey, I want to do a different agency. But the key difference here would never start from zero. If the dealer owns their tech stack and tells PCG, work within my tech stack, they're never going to start from zero again. Denise, bold move. Congratulations.
Thank you.
If a dealer wanted to see Orbi in action, or any of the other CDPs that we eventually learn, what's the best way for them to set up a demo, talk to the team about never start from zero again?
If you are a current PCG digital partner, you can reach out to your account manager and they can put you in touch with me. Or if you can just get in touch with me at denise@pcgcompanies.com. If you're not a digital partner, come straight to that email address and I can help you out.
Well, bold move in our interview series with Denise on the future of automotive marketing at Tier 3 retail. Never start from zero is an answer to a longstanding issue that dealers have had is, when I change my agency, I feel I'm starting from zero. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And we're going to have you back on the show and talk to you a little bit about these use cases in the next year.
Cool.
Let's
Thank
do
you.
it. Thanks for watching.